Wow, so if you can't tell, we just had a pretty good gym session, upper body day. It is Monday, 10:30, but I went during prime time, so it was kind of busy. So I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to go earlier in the morning, but we'll get there, But let's get to the real protein of this meal, the real core of this topic, which is going to be about being frugal. And I know when you hear frugal, you probably think about money, saving your money, being very aware of it. But what I want to talk about is being frugal with your time. Because I want to speak from personal experience about my lowest points in life where, life felt very repetitive. It felt like I was stuck in this trap, stuck in the cycle of just like school, work, repeat, school, work, sleep, repeat, right? And, I was just in that cycle, and the year would end, I would look back and I realized, what the fuck changed? Nothing changed, right? I've just been working, I've been going to school, but I felt so purposeless. I felt like I wasn't working towards anything that I really cared about. And a big reason for that was me being frugal with my money, but not my time, right? My bank account might have been slowly growing, 1, 5, 10K, but I wasn't working towards anything that gave me real purpose. I wasn't working towards anything I cared about with intent. Because at the end of the day, your money is a tool. It only has value when it is used. Money has no value sitting in your account. It doesn't look cool. It's actually losing its value because of inflation, right? So when you want to be frugal, you want to be frugal with your time. Think about it. Think about the past week. Do you remember every waking hour what you were doing? Do you remember every hour? Were you proud every single night this week when you went to sleep? Were you proud of the way you spent every hour? And if you can't say yes, you're not being frugal enough with your time. Because I think a lot of men these days really get stuck in this mindset of being very tight and very frugal with their money, but not the way they spend their time outside of their jobs, outside of their initial responsibilities. And this comes from when you first get a job, men tend to be a lot more, frugal with their money. Women tend to be the ones that kind of spend more, a little more reckless with their spending, and men tend to be very careful with it. But I want you to switch that mindset, because I believe every hour should be spent making progress or making memories if you really want to be fulfilled. If you really want to go to sleep proud, really want to go to sleep remembering every hour of your day and being proud of every hour of your day, you need to be making progress or memories. And with my majority rules mindset, I'm more towards progress, right? And then the weekends can be for memories, whatever it might be for you. But I'm sure you might even know friends or even influencers that kind of live like nomads, where it seems like they're always just spending money on traveling and whatnot, and they're so fucking happy. This is because every waking hour, they're trying to make memories. And to some people it might seem stupid, but they're using money for what it's meant to be used for, right? It's getting value because they're spending it making memories, while there's other people who are just kind of stacking cash in the bank for no fucking reason, where it's just constantly losing its value. And I may not agree with that, because I'm more of the majority rules. Like, I want to be making progress a majority of the time, and then the other 20%, then I'll be making memories. But at least they're doing something with it. So I want you to be more frugal with your time. Be more aware of every hour you are awake. I want you to spend your days, I want you to go to sleep looking back and understanding how every hour was spent. Not just dead space, not just dead time, not just you scrolling on your phone, right? For the 2 hours in between work and when you go to the gym, or scrolling on your phone for 2 hours before you actually get out of the bed in the morning, whatever it might be. Scrolling, gaming, a lot of people just have dead time, dead space every fucking day, and that stacks up so much. Because the thing about time, and the reason we need to be frugal with it, is because we all have the same hours. We don't all have the same amount of money. In fact, it's different for every single person, but when it comes to time, we all have the same exact hours per day. And so this is why it's so important you are frugal with your time, but not your money. Use that money. Oh my fucking God, this gay ass car is passing by. Anyways, what I was trying to say is to use your money to put more value into your time, right? If you want to be making progress or memories, your money has to be used as a tool it is to make this progress, to make these memories. For example, investing into a gym, investing into neater clothes so you look more presentable, investing into getting fucking cleaner haircuts, whatever it might be. Because when you are frugal with the money you use, for example, actually, let me give you a key example, which is Planet Fitness. They are literally betting on you not showing up. Because these people who are very frugal with their money, they're like, oh shit, $10 for a membership, that's a steal. 90% of them don't even go. That's why Planet Fitness makes so much money, even though it's only $10 a month. They even have free memberships for students, actually, on summers, I believe. But imagine everybody who paid for it actually showed up. That gym would be packed to you'd be like a bunch of fucking sardines in there. Like, it'd be horrible. But they know you're not gonna show up, because they know people are so frugal with their money. They think, oh, this is a good deal for me, and it's gonna be me investing into myself, but you're not really gonna show up. Now, I want you to think about Equinox, whatever it might be. $300 per membership. You might think it's ridiculous. A lot of people do. But guess what? The people that get those memberships, they are getting, wow, I just choked up on my tongue. My mouth is really dry. But the people who spend their money at Equinox are making sure they are getting every dollar's worth. They're using every amenity. And I guarantee you, they are fucking showing up to that gym as much as they can. And so guess what? They are actually making progress. Now, you may think it's a waste of money, but that $300 is actually making them more fit. They're getting genuine progress from that. They're getting genuine connections from that, right? Because they're probably trying to meet people there as well. Connections. They're getting more fit. While you spend your $10 on Planet Fitness and don't even show up, you're getting nothing from that. So they're getting more value out of that $300, and you're just tossing that $10 in the bin. And this is why it's so important you're not frugal with your money. If you have a genuine vision for yourself, your body, your career, whatever it might be, invest into it. Invest into this progress. Take it serious. Don't just put $10 aside per month for it. Take it real fucking serious. And when it comes to memories as well, take that serious, right? I'm all about work hard, party harder. Don't be frugal when it comes to making memories, bro. Like genuinely go out and enjoy life. Because when you enjoy life, you see the heights at which you can reach when you actually thrive in the progress you make. Meaning you will look to invest more into yourself the more fun you have. And so the reason I can tell you that I'm definitely more fulfilled today and I'm thriving more today is because I switched my mindset from being frugal with my money to being frugal with my time. Right? When it comes to hanging out with my girlfriend and making memories, I'm not frugal with my money there. I don't care if I'm going fucking broke. These memories have value. And when it comes to my time, my weekdays where I genuinely want to make progress, I'm aware of every waking hour. I'm aware of how I spend it. Even if I spend it scrolling for that hour, I check that fucking box, right? I want to know that I wasted this hour. I want to just be aware of my time, because that's how you go to sleep proud. You go to sleep proud when you can memorize how you spent your day and be proud of the hours you spent in your day. So anyways, I'm gonna head on home now. I really hope you understood this message, but soon enough, I'm gonna be making these in the morning. So you're gonna hear me say it's like 8 a.m. in the morning, before or after the gym, whatever it might be. But mark my words, it'll be light outside. I'll be telling you the time. It'll be in the morning. Just watch. But have a good one and be grateful to be alive another day.